Hello, Dr. Dyke Drummond here again with the next of our Burnout Basic videos. In the last video, we talked about the difference between a battery and an energetic bank account. What I want you to know is there are 3 of these energy accounts on the inside. Let's go through all 3 and how you fill them, because your practice is going to drain them, but let's go through how you fill them, because you do that in a little different way for each one. So as soon as I say this, you're going to feel the difference. But there's actually 3 of these energy accounts on the inside. They all look the same. Here's the big 3. There's a physical one, there's an emotional one, and there's a spiritual one. You fill them in a little different way, and they are used for a little different purpose in your practice and in your larger life. So let's go through them one at a time. And the first one is your physical energy account. So let me ask you a quick question. If you were going to put deposits in your physical energy account, what would you do? Think about it for a second. Right, you're probably saying something like get regular sleep, eat right, exercise, that kind of thing. So that's number 1, your physical energy account. Number 2, there's an emotional energy account. This stores the emotional energy so that you have energy to be emotionally available for your patients and your staff and your family. How do you fill this one? Well, this one's a little more of a push, but let me just say that this is typically filled best by having enough quality time with all the people who you love in your life. This is a relationship channel. By having enough quality time with all the people that you love in your life. So let me give you a quick exercise, and I encourage you, if this makes sense to you, to write it down and make it happen. Think of all the people where you say, I love these people. Think of all the people you love, and imagine, big breath, that they're a constellation of stars that are circling around your head, floating in a little universe. And as you look up and contemplate these people that you love, notice, are there any of these people where it's been simply too long since you connected with them? Too long since you called them, emailed them, visited them to tell them that you love them, to spend quality time with them? If even one name of a person on the people I love list comes to your mind when I ask that question, write it down. Write this person's name down. And pledge to yourself that in the next day or 2 you're going to call them or write them or plan a visit to see them. That's going to put a charge into this emotional energy account so that you can be more available to your patients and your family. Maybe it's your significant other that you need to spend more time with. We're going to have trainings on date night secrets and all sorts of life balance tools down the road as well. So physical energy account, emotional energy account, last is a spiritual energy account. Now, I'm not talking about religion here, but if you have a religious practice that gives you joy and purpose in your life, please keep it up. Please do even more. By the way, notice how these different energy accounts line up with the symptoms of burnout. Exhaustion is a symptom of the drainage of your physical energy account. Cynical, sarcastic is a reflection of the drainage of your emotional energy account. And the drainage of your spiritual energy account causes you to question the purpose in the work that you do. Let me tell you the best way in your practice to recharge your spiritual energy account. And it's what you do when you have an ideal patient encounter. Think back to the last one of those ideal patient encounters that you had in your practice. Hopefully you don't have to think too far back. I can tell you with 95% confidence how that encounter ended. Somebody, patient or family, said 2 magic words to you. What were they? Yeah, they said thank you. So a thank you in your practice day is an infusion into your spiritual energy account. Here's what I encourage you to do. Whenever a patient says thank you, empty your hands, turn and face them, ask them to say it again. They'll like that request. And as they thank you, take a big deep breath in. Do it with me now. And imagine you're a big love sponge. Yeah, a big love sponge. Soak it up in all the right amounts in just the right places and really get the most out of that thank you. Then take another breath in. And respond to their thank you, but don't do it from your head. Do it from your heart. So there are 3 of these bank accounts. There's a physical one, an emotional one, a spiritual one. They're filled in different ways that you have to learn for yourself after your training. And we'll talk more about how to recharge these things in our life balance trainings ahead. That's it for this lesson. Keep breathing and have a great rest of your day.